Hey guys, it's Robbie here, and this is Frecky Fit Wolf. So it's time for another week's weigh-in. If you know, last week was my kind of restart, and it didn't go so well. In fact, it went horribly, but we know these are things that happen on a journey. But what my downfall was, I thought, basically it was a few months of not really doing things correctly or following the plan or any of that type of stuff. And I thought I could just pick up right where I left off, gain almost 30 pounds and think you can just do what you did. It doesn't work that way, at least not for me. So it was pretty much failure after failure after failure each and every single day. I recorded the video, I was all pumped up, emotions came in and I didn't have a game plan. I overate. Like, that's fine. I used to do, Sundays. When I used to weigh in on Sundays, I used to have those my cheat day or treat day. So that's fine. Cool. And then Wednesday, I did well, and then I didn't. I was exhausted after work. It was a very busy day, very hectic situation going on. And I got off work and decided I didn't care. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. 2 bad days. I can get right back on and it'll be okay. And pretty much every single day leading up until yesterday were repeats of that. So I wasn't getting the protein I needed. I wasn't hitting my calorie goal. I wasn't getting any activity. I wasn't getting the proper water. I've also been on a coffee kick because my medication makes me super, super sleepy. So I need caffeine. And all of these things that, are building blocks to make a successful weight loss journey were not working. But the thing is, I realized last night / this morning that they're building blocks, meaning you have to start somewhere and build your way up. And yes, I still have the same nails. I'm going to be getting them done soon, hopefully. But so I need to build up from somewhere. I have to kind of basically go back to the beginning. So before I go into all that, let's just go ahead and do the weigh-in. I stepped on the scale and I now weigh 310.4 pounds. So I gained 5.2 pounds this week. I haven't done the math on how far I'm down. I should have, but I didn't. I'm still down a lot. So I'm upset, but I'm not super, super upset because I have a game plan. So wherever I am as far as on the journey so far, cool. The point is where I'm going from here. So keeping in mind that some of this is, sodium or whatever, it might not even been a true 5-pound gain, but we'll take it for what it is. So from here, I'm going to give myself different goals and also, how do I want to word that? So scale goals, but also goals for me to work my way into a proper, healthy weight loss regimen. So first of all, as far as numbers, my first goal is just going to be 305. Just 5 pounds off. I was going to do 305.4, whatever. I'm not going to worry about the decimals for goals. I want to get to 305 because ultimately I want to keep going from there. So my next mini goal is to 305. And just as a refresher on everything else, my big goal is 200 pounds. I'll readjust when I get there, but 200 pounds is my main goal. And I threw in some milestone goals. So the first milestone will be get back to 300 pounds. And then milestone B will be to get to 278.6 pounds because that will be my 100-pound mark. I have done both of these before, so I know I can do them again. I just have to work my way to it. So, and then in between there, I'm going to throw in other mini goals. And if you guys remember, I typically reward myself in some form or another with these goals. Like when I hit it, I get something. I have not figured out the reward system yet, but one thing at a time. I figured out my goals. That's step one for me. All right, now as far as to get back into the weight loss regimen, I I tried doing too much, and every little mistake became overwhelming. Throw in, I was in a major depressive episode last week. I'll talk more about that Thursday. But a lot of factors went into it. So I'm going to go to the basics. For what I'm starting with, I'm going to go with what MyFitnessPal actually recommends, which is at my weight, it says 2,316 calories. Um, I was doing less than that because of the plan that I was working on. And I'm going to work my way back to that. That amount of calories I was on was also when I was nearly 30 pounds less than I am now. Well, probably 30 pounds or more less than where I am now. So I'm going to do math real quick in my head. 278, 98, 208. So not quite 30 pounds. But so I'm going to go with what MyFitnessPal recommends. And then after a little bit, I'm going to go back to the Jordan Syatt method as far as figuring out calories, which was your goal weight times 12, which would be 2,400 calories. I'm not going to do that. So that would be the first step. And then from there, it's your goal weight times 11, which is 2,200 calories for me. That is where I'm going to drop down next. And then your goal weight times 10, which is 2,000 calories. I had adjusted it before all of this craziness happened and me, taking a skydive off of the plan. I was setting with a goal of 180 pounds, so I was giving myself 1,800 calories. But for now, I'm going to be going with 200 and, heading towards the 2,000 calorie mark. So long story short, for now, for this week, my main goal is 2,316 calories per day. I'm not going to mess with, have more this day and have less that day. For right now, I'm just shooting for that every single day. Make it simple. What is that? The miss thing, make it simple, stupid. That's what I need to do for beginning again. So that's that goal. And then water intake. That's another easy goal that I need to get focused on again. I like water. I drink a lot of water, but I have been slacking. I have been, getting a lot more coffee, a whole lot more coffee, and even been getting more diet soda in there and less water. And even when I do have water lately, it's the Mio drops with caffeine. And while I personally think Mio drops are okay as far as still getting water intake, I need some actual pure water, especially not water that has caffeine in it. So even if it's water with regular Mio or just water, I need to increase that. So shooting for 8 cups a day. That's easy. I mean, you guys seen that silly video I did where I literally chugged 8 glasses of water. It's doable. So that's that goal. And then as far as activity, I'm not going crazy because you guys, if you've been here for the long haul, I started with doing no exercise. It is important, but it's hard for me. I hate activity. I'm a very lazy person. Put me in front of a computer and I'm happy. So getting active is very hard. But luckily at my salon, I do stay pretty active. I am very mobile, let's say. So my goal as far as activities go is just 10,000 steps a day for at least 3 times a week. In the back of my brain, I want it to be every single day. It is harder on the days that I'm off because it's just tricky sometimes to get all those steps in. But during quarantine, I was able to do it. I freaking walked in place watching TV. So I know I can do it. At the very least, like I said, I'm going to just shoot for 3 times a week. I'm not going to overwhelm myself with giving all of these extra stuff. I want to say, do workout videos. I want to say do yoga videos. I want to say go back to the gym. You're freaking paying for it. I want to say go to the park. I live 3 blocks from Tower Grove Park. And Ghost is saying hi with his butt apparently on camera. But all of those things can be a little overwhelming for me. So I am going to start with a step goal for now. Get these habits into place before adding and adapting them to more complicated things. If that makes sense. So hopefully this goes well. I think it will, but we'll see how things go. I am also, not going to beat myself up if I do mess up a single day, but do my best to get right back on track the next day. So I don't want to go to the extreme. I had thought about like, okay, well, 4 days this week, have this calorie goal. And then if you do better, awesome. But if you don't, it's okay. I don't want to do that because that's giving myself a little too much freedom, a little too much permission to mess up. So I'm going to shoot for 2316 calories and the water and the 10,000 steps. And if I mess up, right back at it. So that's the game plan. All right, so that's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking with me, even with me having all these mess ups lately. I really appreciate it. Can you not? Okay, I got to get off here before he unplugs my whole camera setup. So thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you later.